guys, it's me, Fuzzy Polka Dot, and today's video is going to be, is a hamster right for you? So first, you must be willing to spend a lot of time researching hamsters so you can have proper knowledge on them, thus caring for them better and giving them better lives. I suggest hamster YouTubers with accurate information such as Aaron's Hamsters, Chocolate Colors 26, and Hopping Hammy. You can gather a lot of information from these YouTube videos. Are you going to be able to save up for a hamster? Hamsters are not cheap pets and you will end up spending quite a bit on all of their supplies. I spent $200 when I first got Muffin, but you can usually swing $100 or less. Everything is usually a one-time buy. You can add more toys and shoes as you go along, but you will need to buy bedding and food quite frequently, and this can add up. Going along with the last point, will you even have access to all of these items? You'll need to be sure you can find all of these things in the store, but if you can't, you can always make DIY bedding, chews, hideouts, and more. If you can't find a healthy food like Hazel Hamster, you can always mix other food brands to create your own balanced diet. You can also purchase these items on the internet, such as the Won't Wheel, because they are no longer sold in stores. Do you have enough time for a hamster? You will have to feed them, give them fresh water, and let them out for playtime every day, plus clean their cage when needed. Depending on how big their cage is, you might have to clean your hamster's cage out every week to 2 weeks or more, and this usually takes a half hour to an hour. Hamsters will also need to be taken out to run around and play for about 15 to 20 minutes each day out of their cage as well. Are you a light sleeper and may not be used to noises at night? Then hamsters may not be the right pet for you. They are nocturnal, which means they are awake at night, and usually this is when they are running on their wheels, drinking out of their water bottles, etc. If this is going to be a problem for you, you can get a silent wheel such as the Silent Spinner or the Won't Wheel, or you could just move the hamster's cage out of the bedroom if you've put it there. Are you going to be able to get and have the room for a very large cage? Hamsters need at least a cage of 360 square inches or bigger. This is because they will need room for all of their toys, and without this room they could get bored. You will need to have room for at least a 105-quart bin cage or a 20-gallon tank, and if you don't, a hamster may not be right for you. Though, fairly large cages are usually more inexpensive than a small cage like a critter trail. I have a bin cage which only costed about $20 for the mesh and the bin, and I would definitely suggest one of those. Your cage should also be out of direct sunlight, and the temperature where it is should be pretty stable all year. This is why it's suggested that your hamster shouldn't be kept in the basement because it is quite cold down there, and you will want to have an air conditioner running in the summer if it does get hot, and if you don't have an air conditioner, you can just have a fan running in the room but not directly on the cage. Do you have a cat or dog? Most hamster owners usually do, and if you do, you will want to be sure that the cat or dog is not going to be able to get into your hamster's cage. You will want to be sure the cage is secure and has a lid, and even better, elevated off the ground. To be even more safe, you can keep your cat or dog out of the room in which your hamster's cage is in. Is your house noisy? Then a hamster may not be right for you. Hamsters have sensitive ears, and if there are too many loud noises, they could get stressed. If your house is generally noisy, you will want to keep down the noise level, or you can put your hamster in another room where it is quiet. Will you be able to take your hamster to the vet if they need it? Hamsters do not need checkups or vaccinations, but in case they ever do get sick, just like we do to the point where there is no home remedy, they will need to be taken to the vet. I suggest saving up for the vet even before you get your hamster, just in case there is an emergency and your hamster falls ill and needs a veterinary care. So yeah guys, that's all for this video. I hope you've enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye!